What's up, guys? It's Drac, and it's been a while since we've talked about a Busby blaster. Let's talk about the Blitz 6. Now, I want to be very clear. I purchased this with my own money off Walmart.com simply because Busby's marketing team seems to be out in the aether. I have no idea what they've got going on, but I haven't heard from them in a while, and with a 2-year Toy Fair gap, I was like, hey, I wonder what they're up to, and they've got 2 new blasters. I intend to review both of them. This is the Blitz 6. It set me back about $8, and it made me start asking questions about, the revolver space and where I guess your average foam flinging pistol lies in that. So for that $8, which seems like an objectively very fair price for a pistol, you get the Blitz 6 itself, as well as 12 of Busby's darts. These are the long distance darts, not that it super duper makes a huge difference. They do fly a little bit further, but that's largely because they're lighter in terms of their weight. They float farther, so to speak. So the Blitz 6 claims that it shoots up to 100 feet, which is a pretty bombastic and insane claim. We'll test that over the chronograph and downrange in a second. So anyway, I guess I wanted to disclose just a little bit of bias. When I picked up the Blitz 6, I was like, $8 for a Busby pistol. I mean, if it shoots 100 feet, that's a fine deal. But if it doesn't, and it's just another Busby revolver, then that actually seems like pretty poor value. And then I thought about it, and I realized that my metric for a 6-shot revolver might be a little bit skewed. So I guess this is an opportunity to do away with a little bit of that bias, because I actually sat down, I did some hard, market data on it. But when you've been doing this as long as I have, price memory starts to take over. And so for me, I'm like, oh, what's a 6-shot revolver cost? Well, about 10 bucks, because that's what a Maverick used to cost, and that's what a Strong Arm used to cost. In fact, when you buy them on sale, which, when you buy in the volume that I do, you often do, I could usually find them right around this price, right at about $7.50, $8, when they were 20 or 25 or buy 2, get 1, some form or fashion combination of that. So to me, a 6-shot revolver was like, yeah, they should cost about 8 to 10 bucks. So I was like, why would you ever buy, a brand with a lesser quality or a lesser attention to detail or decoration? And certainly, when you look at the Blitz 6, you can see that all of the decoration is done by virtue of using different colors of plastic in the mold. So this is an over piece. These are inserts here. It's 3 colors. It's very simple. There's no stickers. There's no decoration. And in fact, the industrial design, the underlying actual decoration on the pistol is very simplistic. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you see design elements like this, you kind of start intrinsically thinking dollar store and not necessarily like Nerf blaster, so to speak. So I'm like, it's not a knockoff. Busby's been around forever, but why would you ever buy this over something like, say, the Strong Arm or the Maverick, if you want to go full price memory or something to that effect? And then I looked into it and I was like, nope. The Strong Arm currently costs $16 on Amazon and is matched at about $14, $15 at most retailers. And, even pistols like this is on sale right now, the Fortnite pistol, and it has a feature in the version of being, one-hand wieldable. And this is on sale from $20 to $15 right now on Amazon. So in all actuality, you are getting a less developed, a less polished perhaps product, but it is truly about half the price. $8 is about half of the $15 that seems to be the standard for what a 6-shot revolver is costing in terms of like Nerf quality, high-end toy pistol these days. And that's just, maybe that's part inflation, part product development, part because they can charge that much. But Busby is right there competing with X-Shot in the 6-shot revolver category. And I think that this definitely has more work and more, intention put into it than your average Zuru pistol. But let's go ahead and throw a few. So we're auto-indexing on the prime. There's obviously no slam fire because of how that works. The trigger isn't remarkably comfortable because of how this piece kind of juts into the well. There's also no guard here, so you can slip out pretty easily. However, overall, not bad. The person who designs grips at Busby has gotten a little bit better. It's still cramped, but it's not quite as petite as it used to be. Let's go ahead, let's take it outside. Let's put it over the chronograph. Let's put some downrange, see if we can get anywhere close to those 100-foot claims. All right, so we're outside with the Blitz 6. The keyring style pull being vertical is actually not bad. It's nice. Normally they're horizontal and you yank this way. This isn't that bad. You just kind of angle the wrist for it. But let's put a few over the chronograph. I think we fire from the top barrel. Confirmed. 65 FPS, very interesting. 71, 74, 73, 72. All right, so we're working our way up. I've got some do-re-mi darts here. I just pulled these out. We barely use full-length darts at the SCNC anymore. I've just watched kind of the general utilization of those go down over the past couple years of events or so, minus our break. But this first one's gonna be a Busby long-range dart. We're gonna give them full benefit of the doubt. We're gonna angle it about like this. That's a 55, 60 foot shot. I mean, it's definitely, and so I think that it's safe to say that this is about as basic as your 6-shot pistol can get in terms of its overall kind of performance and utility. It is front loading, which is nice for like scavenging. It would be an excellent, like very cheap loner pistol for your loner bin or something along. I mean, that was not a very good shot at all. It doesn't seem to like super worn out darts, but there we go. You can almost tell from the noise that it's making how hard it's gonna shoot. As far as the 100-foot range claims go, it's a real shame to see Busby kind of fall to the same sort of marketing deception that seems to be so prevalent in this space. And I mean, call a spade, that's retailer pressure coming with aisle marketing preferences where it's like, put the biggest number we possibly can on the box. And it seems like it just doesn't matter if it's true or not anymore. I hate that. I do think that as far as, you know, $8 revolvers go, this is a fine entry into the space. It's realistically just kind of a placeholder for like, what does that entry-level 6-shot revolver cost? And in a world where there is no more Maverick and the strong arm now costs twice as much, it's nice. It's nice that there's something that you can get for under $10 reliably. You don't have to wait for a sale, like consistently across the board. That there's something that is relatively durable, and that's another advantage to this style of construction. I mean, it's visually very uninspired. However, its durability is pretty top. You could probably leave this outside for a week, pick it up, and it would still run just fine. So in that sense, I think that the Blitz 6 fills an interesting niche, more as an entry into the space. Like, this is what you buy your nephew for a blaster party if you know that he's gonna, you know, destroy it effectively, and you want to get him interested and invested before you get to the point where you know, you give him something that he'd really want to take care of and enjoy for years to come, and then take off to HVZ into the future or what have you. So I don't think that the Blitz 6 is an amazing world-altering pistol. It's not doing anything innovative or revolutionary, but it's important to keep in mind that these are toys. They don't all have to be, you know, pushing some imaginary envelope further and further down the line. I mean, sometimes an $8 6-shooter is exactly that. I just wish they'd completed this thing so that I could, is this a, nature is amazing. There's just a seed pod floating over here. But yeah, you can't spin it. You can get you can get pretty close. And again, I think that if you dropped it, it would be fine. But that's my review on the Blitz 6. An excellent entry level, the kind of thing that you'd pick up if you saw it on the shelf, but I don't think anybody else that isn't making blaster content should go out of their way to get it at walmart.com. That said, if you're interested, I'll throw a link down in the description box below. And hey, like I said, the new Fortnite revolver, which is actually one of the better pistols that's been produced in a very long time, is on sale for 15 bucks right now. So if you're looking to spend a little bit of extra scratch, that's probably the best 6-shooter on the market. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this most recent offering from Busby. We'll talk about their primary class here in a few days.